What's up, Metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you're new, consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Also want to let you guys know that you can now become a member of the channel and get different perks, including early access to videos. There will be member-only videos in the future. Like at the moment, I made early access to members for the next episode of Chopped, which was going to come on. You guys will see it on Saturday. And Saturday or Sunday, and members got to see it on Sunday, November the 6th. So they're getting like a week early access to that video. Stuff like that. And then there's some other perks too. I also opened a Teespring store. So if you go to my channel and go over to where it says store, you'll see all the merchandise. There's stuff for men, women, and children. Hoodies, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff. And I've only got one design for now, but I will be working on some others in the future. Alright, now that all that's out of the way, let's take a look at some stuff you're going to be seeing on the channel in the future. I got a box of stuff here from my buddy Craig. Included in that box was this Civivi Elementum that was donated to the channel to use for size comparisons. It's had a little love, but that's all. It doesn't matter. This is going to be used, and so the Elementum is a very common knife that most people know. So great knife to use as size comparisons with other knives. So thank you to Craig for sending that. And let's jump right in. Now, first couple things I'm going to open here are actually going to be for some mods you're going to be seeing on the channel. And which one's in here first? Okay, these are scales for a Spyderco Native 5. It's actually Craig's Native 5. And I am going to install these on there for him. Check these out. These are very similar to what I have on my Yojimbo too. Very, very similar. He should get him a clip, and I'll put some swirls on it and anodize it. That swirl makes it look so good with this carbon fiber. Very, very cool. He got these from a guy in Germany. These scales and the next scales you're going to see. I can't remember the guy's name, but I'm going to talk to him and get it and try to link it in the description below, because he does stuff for affordable prices, but you just got to wait a couple months to get it. So it's got to go through customs and all that stuff. So from what I'm seeing right now, it looks like it's going to be worth the wait. Now let's check out the other. So those are Craig's, and these are mine. These are my scales here. And bam, got some dark matter scales with the red in it. I don't know how well my camera's going to pick that up. And these are going to go on this knife. Bam. Of course, the blue standoffs are coming off, and the blue thumb studs. I got some red standoffs here for it. I've ordered a red thumb stud, but the only place I can find them is in Australia. So it's going to be a while before I get here, but I do have black thumb studs that I'm going to replace the blue with. Put black on there for now, red standoffs, and man, look at that. Look at that. Imagine that blue isn't there, and look at that. Ooh, looks so good. Check out this side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He includes special screws where he did... you put these little inserts in there so you can screw your pocket clip on. That's very cool the way he did that. Yeah, very, very cool. So you got the right size length screws for the pocket clip. Awesome. Awesome. Great thinking there. Of course, he does make scales, so I wish I could remember his name right now, but I can't. But I will link him in the description below if I can. I think he's on Instagram. But like I said, if you buy his stuff, you're going to be waiting a little while because it's all coming from Germany. So, yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so... got those out of the way here. Let's go ahead and leave this sitting out here. I'll leave this one right here too. So we'll be doing disassemblies and installation videos on those. Actually, I got two sets of thumb studs here. I just need one out. Those are 2-pack, so that's what got a 2-pack. I'm sure I'll use them eventually. All right, next up we have... I'm not sure if this is correct. Oh, yeah. This is actually, I traded Craig this knife for a Spyderco Watu. This is a Tucson TS195. I polished quite a bit. Need to wipe it off some. But he wants to get it anodized, so I am going to be... I've actually anodized this knife like 3 times already. Different colors. And when he decided to trade for it, he asked me to strip the ano off, which I did. And I think it was like purple at that point in time, if I remember correctly. But he wants to add some color to it, so I will be anodizing this for Craig. Great knife, by the way. I have a... You're going to see more of a knife very similar to this very soon. Just a little hint. Very similar to this knife. Actually, 2 very similar to this knife. You'll be seeing those in the near future. So that's another mod job there. Now these are just to check out on the channel. I'm trying to figure out which one to go with first. Actually, let's do this one first. Trying to figure out where this fell out of. It's a Best Tech sticker. Maybe he sent that for swag. What's in this? This is looks like a... Huh? What is this called? I've seen this knife, but I cannot remember what it's called. I know that maker's mark. Deep hollow grind on that. Man, look at the size of those thumb studs. I feel bad that I can't remember the name of this knife. What's the name of this knife? You guys comment below and let me know the name of this knife. I know somebody out there knows what it is. Oh man, having a brain fart. Getting old sucks. You know what I'm saying? Kind of sucks. Alright, there's 2 in this package. And first up, I don't want that one first, I want this one first. First up is going to be a knife that's here to get sharpened. This is a Chris Reeves Inkosi. Man, it looks like you could almost front flip that knife. Maybe you can front flip it. Yeah, I just don't think it's... Yeah, I can front flip it. I'll be damned. I don't know if the Inkosi is supposed to be able to be front flipped. And it is smaller than I expected. This is a small Sabenza. I am going to do a versus video between these 2 knives. Yeah, especially since they're both Tantos. This is like a sprint run. This is small Sabenza with a Tanto. Yeah. Craig said this one's a little small. I know Craig, he likes to have his handles skinnied to where they don't have all this, so he'll probably really like this small Sabenza more than the Inkosi. But I will be sharpening this. Not terribly dull, but definitely needs an edge. You can feel it. I can barely get 4 fingers on there. Anybody know, was this knife intended to be front flipped? I'm just stepping into dipping my feet or my toes into the Chris Reeves world. Yeah, I think it, man, I don't think it's intended to be front flipped, but man, if he'd gone up just a little bit higher, there'd be easy. Actually, if he'd just taken the jimping up further, it would have been easy to front flip this knife. Yeah. All right. Cool. So you'll be seeing that knife on the channel. And next up in here, we have a Hinder XM18 that's been skinnied. Ooh, hold up. I've never liked the look of Hinder knives. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, but that detent was just like, oh, that's different, but different in a good way. What's going on with that detent? That is such a good detent. Maybe it's ugly for a reason for the ergos. No offense to anybody that loves the look of a Hinder. I've just never found it very attractive. I've never had one in hand before. This is my first Hinder ever touching, so that detent is next level detent. That's one of those unfellable detents. You can't fell this knife. I can tell you that right now with just flicking it a few times. Unfellable. All right, we have 2 more in here. I don't know which is which, but I was told to do a comparison between a couple of these knives. Ooh. Ooh. That's a Harsey. I like the look of that right off the bat. Ooh. Man, it reminds me of the Sebenza pocket clip a little bit. Never seen this one. Definitely a little sharp on the light bar right there. Trying to understand what the thought process was to mill out the outside instead of the inside. Why? What's the point of that? It's not providing you any more access. That milling would be on the inside of these 2 scales. You'd have a much bigger hole to get your thumb in there. And it's a sharp edge right there, right off the bat. Interesting. I mean, he's a knife designer, whoever designed Harsey is, so I'm sure he has his reasons for doing that, but it just looks off. It's like they forgot to flip the scale over in the CNC machine or something. All right, we have another hinderer here. Oh, it's a warning. It's a warning. Oh man. Oh man. So this one's a frame lock. And this one's a liner lock. Both are CPM 20 CV. Hold on a second. I need to read something on this bag. So this XM18 is skinnied. It's written on the package. Now, although I don't find this knife to be the most attractive knife in the world, that blade shape will make me like something on any knife. Yeah, that Wharncliffe blade on there. Ooh. Detents, though. Both of these knives have just ridiculously good detents right off the bat. You can tell the first flick how good it is. You can't fell them. What is the name of that knife? Somebody comment below and tell me that, because looky there, dum-dum. Lucas P, that's it. He told me this on the phone. So Lucas P. So Wiha, the Wiha knives, Lucas P. That one's pretty impressive right off the bat. I can tell you that right now. This one is so good. Perfect detent right off the bat. Good looking knife too, man. Deep hollow grind. Drop point, clip point. Excellent jimping right there. The good jimping, fine jimping that's really locks your thumb in. Lots of milling on the inside of these scales. That's a good looking knife too, man. And with super smooth action. I have to do some research to find out who the OEM is on this off the bat. I'm thinking Riat, but I don't know. I don't know that much about Wiha knives, so they may make their own for all I know. I have to do some research, but whoever made it, you can just feel it in the action. It's done extremely well, extremely well. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. So you will be seeing videos in the future on all of these knives, and a couple disassemblies on a Benchmade bug out for some fat carbon, and on a Spyderco Native 5 to install some raindrop fat carbon. So keep an eye out for those videos. They'll be coming in the next week or two. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me, and I will see you guys on the next one.